Hello traders, I hope you had a great weekend. Time to get back to work. Welcome to the Forex Bowl Trading Academy. Today we will be looking at the dollar versus Swiss franc currency pair. Before we get started, I would like to remind you that all the information in this video is for educational purpose only, should not be considered as a financial advice. Alright, what we have here on the dollar Swiss franc is the bullish divergence formed on the RSI oscillator. You can see that price has been moving down, lower lows were produced while RSI produced higher lows. So this is a clear sign of the bullish divergence, suggesting that the price might be correcting to the upside, maybe even reversing, but it's too early to say about the reversal, but there is definitely a potential for the corrective move to the upside. In regards to the nearest target, this is 23.6 Fips, which is 0.9220, and it corresponds with a 50 exponential moving average. Okay, so it's exponential 50, and we might be seeing this 2 or 3 days fast upside move, but this is only if the support holds. Now let's move to the hourly chart. I have applied Fips here to this corrective wave up after we broke below 200 exponential moving average. What we have is 761.8 Fips. I do like this clean rejection of the Fips. Although price went lower, then it cleanly rejected and spiked up. Well, it was a spike, it was an extremely fast growth, resulting in a break above the 200 exponential moving average. On the other hand, what we have is a downtrend trend line, and we have yet another Fips corresponding to the downtrend trend line. This is 38.2 Fips at 0.9076. So this is the first key resistance that dollar Swiss franc has to overcome in order to move higher. This resistance also corresponds with 200 exponential moving average. So we have resistance of the 200 exponential on the 1 hour time frame and on the daily time frame as well. So this is what is expected from this pair. This support level at 0.9018 remains the key. So we need to watch for the daily break below in order to invalidate bullish outlook. So if there will be daily close below, I mean not just a spike, but the closing price will be below this level, this is the key support, bullish outlook will be invalidated. Now if we move to the 15 minutes time frame, what we have here, guys, I have applied several trend lines. What we have here is the break above the trend line and a break above the previously made high at this stage. Now I have applied another trend line, and we didn't get a break above the trend line. There was a spike and price failed to close above the spike. So we have this resistance area at 0.9046, which we need to break to confirm the uptrend. Now price is forming triangle. We need to break either above or below the triangle. Here we had a huge spike below the triangle, so this level also becomes an important, but as I said, the key is 0.9018. The nearest target I would expect to be tested quite soon, as long as this support holds and this resistance is broken. And what I think will be happening is there will be a rejection of this support, then break above, price will test the moving average, consolidate for the time being, and only then move to the upside. Overall, it looks quite bullish to me. So we will need to watch for the breakout. You can see price spiked, retested the support once again, and it looks promising in terms of the big move. So this could be 200 pip move, although first resistance must be watched very closely for either rejection or the breakout. So it corresponds to the downtrend trend line and the 38.2 Fips. Let's move back to all our ideas that we have left. You know that on Friday we have reached a lot of key resistance support, and basically we reached the target levels that we were expecting on multiple pairs. So now what we're left with, I will go through Australian Swiss franc. So here we might see correction, although this could have been this correction, and a price will continue. I think this will be a massive uptrend along with the dollar Swiss franc, euro Swiss franc, Canadian Swiss franc. Now these Swiss franc pairs do look very bullish. Euro Swiss franc, here we're back in red, although this remains the key support. If it gets broken, the idea will be much less interesting, I think, in terms of the buying opportunity, although it still looks good. But what I don't like is this rejection currently on the moving average. We certainly need to break and close above for the price to go higher, but considering the weakness of the Swiss franc that I still think is valid, there is a high probability that price will go to the upside. Canadian Swiss franc in green, but here, guys, we have triple top formed. I will just mark it. So here we have this triple top. As long as price remains above these moving averages where we had this rejection, there could be spike. It's bullish, but here is basically we have resistance, strong resistance formed, and I think stop loss at the break even is the best way to go with this idea. So we will basically make it a risk-free or even fixed. Well, half profit should have been fixed at this top here, because we have moved half the way towards the target. So here is a risk-free idea, half profit fixed, and waiting what will be happening. Pound Swiss franc, it's also bullish, looks pretty good. It should be testing the resistance, but could be going even higher. Silver. On the silver, guys, we see this break and close above key resistance, but what is interesting, I just checked it on other brokers and there were no close above this high, so it's kind of tricky. I don't know why this is happening, but some brokers don't show the breakout and the price actually closed below, and this just makes it a little more complicated in terms of what's gonna happen. Let's watch this high, but I think if there will be a close above this current high, definitely I would be looking for more consolidation, but still more bearish than bullish in my view. So probability still in favor of the corrective move as long as this 88.6 pips holds. Pound dollar, guys, we did test the target, so we are done with this idea, and it complements our dollar Swiss franc idea, because the target has been rejected, which means that the pound will be going down, maybe will be going down, and dollar will be strong. And it complements our dollar Swiss franc idea where the dollar will be strong. I like this rejection that the price has rejected. There was no breakout, so it shows perhaps the strength of the dollar for the time being. And Bitcoin Cash versus dollar. Guys, I was speaking about the weekly closing price, and if we just zoom it, the weekly closing price was, I think it was just at this spot. Anyway, it's a bit tricky here on this pair. What we had is 31st. This is where we had this opening price, but the closing price, I think it was below. So it's a tricky, I would just invalidate this idea, although we can follow it, but I don't think it's that interesting to watch, although I do believe there will be a move to the upside. Maybe we'll find another opportunity for this, but for the time being, let's just leave it alone, since there is no clear indication. We might still see this move to the downside and only then move to the upside for the Bitcoin Cash. And these were all the ideas. Hope you enjoyed it. And I would like to also remind that we have started a premium channel with the Forex signals. There will be Forex and crypto signals as well. And if you're interested, you can follow the link in the description of this video to join our premium group. So that's it for today. I will be back tomorrow with yet another interesting analysis. And of course, we'll update you on all the analysis that we have published previously. So that's it. We'll see you soon. Take care, guys, and profits to you.